Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgrade2life.com and welcome to this week's quote. Especially this week's quote is also going to be a really powerful one because it's talking about the how, right? Big topic. So let's just jump right into it and I'm going to explain it to you. So Neville said, the depth of your own being has ways and means that you, the conscious surface being, not know of. It knows exactly how to do it. Don't ask how it's going to be done. Catch the mood of the wish fulfilled. What would the feeling be like if it were true? Okay, what would the feeling be like if it were true right now? So I still see many people tripping up on the how and like, oh, how is this going to happen? And I cannot think about any way that this can happen and stuff like that. If you want to watch a detailed video that I have on the how, right, and why to not worry about the how, also I have a detailed specific video on that, then check out the video that I will link above right now where I talk about this in even more detail. So he said, right, the depth of your own being has ways and means that you, the conscious surface being, know not of. The thing is, our conscious surface being, right, our limited rational human thinking mind only thinks in terms from A to B, 1 and 0, like pretty simple. And pretty limited actually, because let's say your goal is to increase your wealth. Then your mind might come up with, okay, I could do this business idea, I could start maybe this, or I could like talk with my boss and ask for an increase of my salary, and you have those options, right? Maybe this and that. You maybe can come up with 5 to 10 options and ideas that you have. However, this is something absolutely different compared to the power that your imagination, your consciousness, like the depth of your own being basically has, because it has ways and means that you know not of, right? When I look back on my journey, I don't know how all of this manifested. My goal was to have a business, to help people, to do something online and all of that, and I imagined that I shifted into that, and right now I'm here. I did not set the goal to talk about Neville. I did not set the goal to sit in front of a cam talking about Neville's quotes. Like, this is all the bridge basically, and it all led me and it's leading me to my next results. So you have to accept that you don't know all the ways, right? My ways are higher than yours. That's also a really famous quote. Because they are, right? In the point of view from consciousness, if everything does already exist, we cannot like consciously, logically conclude that and be like, okay, this is how we'll get it. And this is the next step that I have to do. But first of all, you will be led through this whole bridge. That's the first thing. And you don't know exactly the steps that you are going to take, right? I didn't know that. I have a lot of people that also didn't know exactly what they will do to get their goals, but it's the bridge. So we have to learn to trust in that. And this is best done, obviously, through experience, through applying the law, testing the law, seeing that it's real, applying it for everyday circumstances and for our like main heart's desires. So yeah, it knows exactly how to do it. Don't ask how it's going to be done. If you ask how it's going to be done and what is there more that I have to do and all of that, you will just again and again and again put yourself into the state of it's not here yet, it's not done. You are not in this state and you cannot see in your life something that you are not embodying basically, that is not already natural for you. So yeah, right, and just quickly back to the like money example. Let's say you have the idea to start a business or do this and that to increase your income. However, what could happen is that you meet someone on the street that is like, hey, I'm searching for a business partner, and boom. Or it could be like you get a call from an aunt that you haven't heard of for a long time, and she tells you, hey, you know what, I have this huge amount of money and I wanted to give it to the family because I don't need it right now. And boom, you increase your wealth, right? Just random examples. But again, the point that I want to bring across here is that we don't have to work out any ways, any means, any steps and think and sit there and be like, oh, I need a business plan. I need to do this and that. You might do that later on the journey. It is a part of the process, but it's not something that you have to work out. The only thing that we as the operant power have to do is actually only to go straight to the end and to experience that in our imagination, right? To go straight to the end and occupy our desired state. I have a video, the end is where we begin, and that's it. right? We shift instantly to the end, shift instantly to this identity, to this self-concept, to this internal state where we are our desired and ideal self. And the rest, like the steps we take physically or the things we do in this world, they will happen, right? They are not meant for us to work out. So this is super powerful. If you are at this stage where you reach this threshold where you be like, oh yeah, that's true, then you have a huge relief, because you will just like go into your imagination, experience something that implies the wish fulfilled, or do anything that helps you to embody that end state. And it's done. Boom. So like Neville said, catch the mood of the wish fulfilled. He does not say, ask yourself, what would you do next? Or ask yourself, what's the most logical step next? Have you ever heard this in Neville's teachings? No, he always says, mood of the wish fulfilled. How would it be like if it were already true? Right? How would this state be like? How would I view the world? How would others see me? Instantly right back to the end. And that's basically the message that I wanted to bring across in this video, that this is not your concern, that if you continuously have this as your concern, then maybe that's a sign that you are A, not applying, B, you don't have any trust, C, you don't have any faith. So there could be many reasons, but yeah, they're all reasons basically showing that you're not trusting the depth of your own being, your true self, right? This infinite consciousness that you are beyond your human self, that is aware of your experience all the time, 24/7. So that's it for this video. Right, guys, if you have any questions, as always, leave them. Check out the videos that I linked before, right? That don't worry about the how, and another one to gain more clarity around this. And I'll speak to you next time. Thank you very much, guys.